What is up, YouTube? So we're gonna hit a chest workout here at the den. This is our spot, chest and triceps. We are getting ready to head out to Junior Nationals for Cole here in about 3 days. So this is the last workout before we head out, man. Come on with. I'm gonna lift things. So, do you want to just still do the warm up?
I'm okay with warming up with whatever. Unless you want to do a little more shoulder.
No, I'm good with more sets. Yeah. So this is just a warm up. We'll start light. A lot of times we'll do a shoulder mobility warm up. We're not doing that today. So we'll do extra 2-3 sets here, starting really light. We'll just go up by a plate. We'll add some quarters here and there just to extend the warm ups as we need. The goal on this, Cole is just gonna do one top set. I will be doing a full top set around 10 to 12, and then a second set back the weight down a little bit, 15-20%, and go for 15 plus. So 2 working sets for me on this one.
And the main thing that we really have emphasized in the last video is the warm-ups are just that. We're doing enough just to stimulate some blood in there, feel the movement out. We are not going anywhere near failure on the build-up sets. So when he's doing top set, which is 1 working set, and a back off, which is a 2nd working set, those are to failure. The warm-ups are not anywhere near close. We might be doing literally 2 reps just to feel up the weight.
So big thing with our warm-ups that you'll notice, I mean, it's a true warm-up. So we're not going anywhere past 5, 6, 7 reps. Like for me on this movement, my top set's gonna be 10 to 12 reps, and then 15 plus on a back off. There's no point in exhausting yourself early. So save the energy for the 2 working sets. You need to go 110 on those. So we'll start maybe 6 reps, and we'll do 6, 6, 4, 2, and then we're ready to go. So we'll taper the reps back on our warm-ups as we're increasing in weight, getting closer to the working set weight. Remember, the goal is not to exhaust yourself on your warm-up. It's just that, it's just a warm-up. Just getting your body, your mind primed and ready, then use your effort to your actual working sets. Yeah, I want a little bit different stimulus from it, so go a little bit heavier this week. Keep the back off where it was. Light. Stay with this?
Yeah, I'll just stay with this and then run this about 2.
Smith?
Yeah, Smith, but like a very, very low.
So we got a new Smith yesterday. So he wants to change it up and use the Smith.
I gotta use it, man, for a new baby.
If you don't know, Cybex Smith is the best Smith. And you cannot convince me otherwise.
Not just any Cybex Smith, that one. And it's not made anymore.
The old school.
So if you think you're gonna go buy a new Cybex Smith to get the same experience, you are sorely mistaken.
No, it's not the same.
Come on. Come on. Just like that, every rep, just like that. Come on. Stay focused, come on. Up. 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 All the way. That was heavy. That's perfect. Next, you're going to do a floor press. nice thing about the Smith, since it will go down far enough, we can do them right here on the Smith. Essentially, the perk to a floor Smith is we can work a little bit more of the top range of motion, and we can get a better squeeze.
Warm-up's done. So for me, what I'm gonna do now, we just did warm-ups, progressed up. I'll go 3 plates on this now and do a rest pause. So rest pause set is, I'm aiming for 20 reps. So goal is to fail at 8 to 10, then take 15 deep breaths. So roughly 35, 40 seconds, and then go right away again. Second attempt, same weight, go till failure. Same thing, 15 deep breaths, about 35, 40 seconds. And then a third final attempt. That is a true rest pause. Failure on all 3 attempts. The goal is 20 to 25 reps roughly of the same weight through those 3 attempts.
Well, 15 deep breaths. Come on. More breaths. Whenever you're ready. Come on.
All 4.
Come on. Get him. 1. 2. 3. Come on.
So next movement will be a chest fly. We'll use the pec deck for this. Cole is gonna do probably 1 set. I'm gonna do 2 working sets of 15 reps. 15 to 18 is kind of like the goal I want. I want a little bit higher volume on this one. Same weight though, both sets. Taking them to true failure both times. One big thing with this movement is taking your butt, instead of sitting all the way back and straight up, you're getting a lot more shoulder and it puts a lot more on your bicep. Take your butt and scoot forward up on the end of the seat and then grab high on the handle. So now you'll have a little bit of like a decline angle for it, which just stretches the chest more at the back end. And when you're squeezing, you're almost trying to touch your pinkies together, if that makes sense. That'll help give a lot more squeeze on the chest. That, and then keep the arms straight. Don't do any of that bent arm shit. you're doing the bent arm stuff, you're going too heavy.
Come on. 15 plus. Come on. Come on. Now we work.
A little extra at the end. So I'm gonna do one more set. The goal for me would be to replicate the same reps at the same weight. Okay, it should be impossible. If you're truly going to failure in that first set, there should be no way that you can match reps. But having that as a goal keeps something dangling in front of you, gives you something to work for. So try and make that the goal, is match the reps to get as close as you can.
Come on, this is 10. Come on. One more. 3.
Yes. Okay. Oh, fuck. Next movement for today will just be dips. Cole's just going to be doing body weight. I'm actually going to try and progress into some weight since I'm not doing a show. So no excuse for me as far as being tired and all that. So I'll do a couple warm-up sets and we'll start adding some weight. For me, I'm just going to do one true full-out working set here. So one set to real failure, but we'll keep the volume high, 10 plus reps or so on the warm-ups going up. We'll go up. That's heavy as shit. But it's just one set at that, and we're done with chest. We're gonna move on to some triceps. So what we'll do is we'll use the prime setup here, and we'll do on the ground. We'll do a kneeling tricep push down, and then we'll do an overhead tricep. No compounds today. We kind of did a lot more compounds for chest, so we'll keep a little bit more isolated, but we'll still everything in failure on the working sets on these ones. Doing on the triceps, what we're doing is we're taking the prime adjustable, the shorty bar, which you can then put a carabiner in, put it in any slot so you can create the width that you want, and we just take 2 single ropes. So 2 single ropes, and ideally you're setting it up about shoulder width apart. If you just stuck your arms out about where would they fall, that's about where they fall. And since this is a little bit shorter cable, we'll actually come down to our knees, pull down, so your elbows are next to your side, and then it's just straight down. We'll do one more set, just like that. 2 sets, true failure, around 15 reps is the goal on this one. Oh, smoked. Holy shit. So our last movement, or my last movement anyway, is going to be an overhead tricep extension. Just trying to hit a little bit different head of the tricep. So instead of doing the push down, now we'll go overhead. I'll just do 1 true working set on this one. A couple warm-ups, same rule applies as earlier. No warm-ups are going to be more than 6 to 8 reps, and then 1 big working set. There's no good way to start this. Oh. Is a wrap, chest and triceps here at the den. That's a pretty good glimpse of a typical workout for us. Obviously not really for Cole since he's 4 days out.
Got a great workout.
But typically that's about how our off-season structured workouts would look. You know, not just the same thing or same structure. Rest pause thrown in there. We'll do some back off, some heavy sets. So that's kind of the way we usually train. Obviously, it's a little different right now with him being 4 days out, but
As you see, I didn't change up exercise selection. We didn't get fluffy. We
Nope.
kept the main exercises in. I just pulled back on the failure.
Keep it
That's
simple.
pretty much it.
it's the same with your food, guys. The last week, the last 2 weeks, nothing changes. Follow the recipe that got you to where you are. Don't all of a sudden do a whole new routine just because you're a week out. Keep the movements the same, reduce the volume. But that's it for today's workout. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good fun YouTube stuff. We'll be pumping out a lot more content for you guys. So let us know what you want to see. Any advice for us? We don't know what the hell we're doing. So
Totally winging it.
yeah. Until next time, though, guys, take it easy.